Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
as you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. Iwobi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hudson-Odoi. Aina. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Emile Smith-Rowe, Peter, has some great playmaking talent. I love the way he's able to move freely between the lines, finding space before turning and driving at defences. Just what you want from a player whose main role is pretty much a linkman to connect midfield and attack.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Backward it goes, big chance! And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Iwobi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Adama Traore. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Andreas Pereira. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Hudson-Odoi. That has ended up in no man's land. Andreas Pereira. Adama Traore.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! Andreas Pereira goes short, fiddles it through. Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo Muniz must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Now it's Wood. Looking for the run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Diop. Here's Andreas Pereira. Hudson-Odoi. Tete. Andreas Pereira. And it's Tete. And Bassi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Wood. There's the hit! Another chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fulham can start a counter here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Smith Rowe. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Real chance! He has done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The attendance
A
for this
1-0
match was
lead established.
28,997.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lukic. Smith Rowe. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Gibbs-White. Smith Rowe. Forward it goes. Elanga. Diop makes the interception.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That has been cut short. Tete. That's headed upfield.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hudson-Odoi gets across and deals with it. And that's gone loose. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Now the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Smith Rowe, shifted upfield. Sessegnon, he's got away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hudson-Odoi, shot
has been
a
indicated.
goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Lukic. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Nottingham have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Wood taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.